You don't need a broken gadget to feel like it's already outdated. That feeling hits most people without realizing it. Your phone works fine. Your laptop boots fast. Your tablet still holds a charge. But somehow it feels old anyway. Have you noticed that right after a big tech launch event? Nothing changed about your device overnight, but your perception did. That's what we're talking about today, the upgrade illusion. Why new tech makes perfectly usable gadgets feel obsolete long before it actually is. And more importantly, how that illusion quietly drains money from smart people. This isn't about blaming companies or saying upgrades are bad. Innovation is good. Better tools can be worth it. But timing matters more than the upgrade itself. Picture this. For example, someone in Seattle buys an iPhone 15 for around $900. It does everything they need. Maps, banking, video, work apps. 6 months later, the iPhone 15 Pro drops with a slightly better camera and a faster chip. Suddenly, their current phone feels slow, even though it isn't. Sales pages, comparison videos, and review headlines reset the baseline in your mind. Now you're not comparing your phone to your needs, you're comparing it to the newest model. That mental shift is where the money leak begins. I've fallen for this myself before. Most of us have. It doesn't mean you're bad with money, it means you're human. Stay with me. One small detail most people miss makes this effect even stronger. Here's the core concept in simple terms. Obsolescence used to be physical. Things wore out, stopped working, or became incompatible. Today, a lot of obsolescence is psychological. Your device still works, but it feels behind. Rarely does marketing say your gadget is useless, it says the new one is smarter, pro, or next generation. That wording matters. It reframes your current device as previous generation, even if it's only a year old. Have you ever watched the launch video and felt your excitement rise, then looked at your own device differently? That's not accidental. Feature comparisons anchor expectations higher. A slightly brighter screen becomes a revolutionary display. A small speed bump becomes desktop-class performance. Individually incremental, emotionally transformational. Few realize software updates often favor new hardware first. Older devices still work, just less optimized. That gap nudges you to upgrade sooner than necessary. Many professionals replace devices on a schedule without asking a key question. Not is the new one better, but does it change what I can actually do? Intentional spending versus automatic spending. Automatic spending doubles tech budgets quietly. Let's walk through a realistic money example. Imagine a working professional in Austin tracking tech spending for the first time. They upgrade their phone every year, often an iPhone 14 or Samsung Galaxy S23, spending about $1,000 each time. Their laptop is replaced every 3 years, costing around $1,600. A smartwatch and tablet rotate every 2 years. Nothing flashy, just staying current with technology. Spread monthly, these expenses don't feel extreme. But add them together and the total annual spend lands around $3,500 to $4,500. Not debt, not reckless, just normalized upgrading. If these devices generate income, for example, design work, media creation, or coding, upgrades can be justified. Tools that produce revenue are different from devices mainly for consumption. Here's a human moment you might relate to. You tell yourself, I use this every day, so it's worth it. And sometimes that's true. But daily use alone doesn't guarantee financial value. Trade-in psychology often tricks people. Getting $300 back feels like saving money, but you're still spending $700 more. Trade-ins reduce the pain, they don't remove the cost. That's why upgrades deserve a performance test, not a hype test. Later, I'll share a simple filter that makes upgrade decisions much clearer and smarter. Here's a practical filter to use before any tech upgrade. Ask 3 questions. First, what specific problem will this device solve? Is your current device too slow for work? Battery failing during the day? Storage blocking essential tasks? Those are valid reasons. Second, will this upgrade measurably improve your income, productivity, or essential daily tasks? For example, saving 2 hours a week on paid work is meaningful. Opening apps faster or scrolling more smoothly is not financially meaningful. Third, what is the total ownership cost? Consider accessories, warranties, taxes, and recurring subscriptions. Most people miss this detail. Ecosystem costs often exceed the sticker price. Timing also matters. Let new tech mature for one cycle. Prices drop, bugs get fixed, refurbished or certified pre-owned options appear. You pay less for more stability. Quick reminder, this is general financial education, not personal financial advice. Your own needs, work requirements, and budget priorities may differ. Common mistakes I see: upgrading out of boredom, because friends did, due to FOMO, or during emotional highs. Watching reviews for an hour and feeling the impulse to buy is another trap. Give yourself a cooling off period. 72 hours often prevents impulsive decisions. Use that time to reflect on whether this upgrade truly serves a functional purpose or just desire. Combine that with a cost check and timing strategy, and you'll make smarter choices. This simple filter helps prevent unnecessary spending and keeps tech upgrades intentional. Being deliberate protects your budget, while still letting you enjoy useful, meaningful technology. Following this approach ensures upgrades actually enhance your life instead of quietly draining your money. Let's talk risk. Tech spending has hidden financial risks most people don't label. It's not market risk, it's cash flow erosion. Small recurring upgrades reduce your margin for emergencies and investing. Alone, manageable. Together, expensive. Financing upgrades is another risk. Monthly payment plans make high prices feel harmless. Stack several device payments and suddenly savings goals slip quietly. Add service plans, cloud storage, app subscriptions, the effect grows. Monthly numbers look tiny, so we stop tracking totals. That's where the budget weakens silently. Opportunity cost is real. For example, $2,000 kept or invested annually, even conservatively, compounds meaningfully over time. Not magically, not instantly, but it builds long-term stability. Slow gains rarely make flashy reviews, but they matter more than instant upgrades. Here's the balanced approach. Upgrade when function genuinely demands it. Delay when desire drives the decision. Buy for capability, not status. Use devices longer when they still perform. Replace only when they truly limit work or essential needs. Run the numbers before checkout. Include total ownership costs, accessories, warranties, taxes, and subscriptions. Short cooling off periods, even 48 hours, help curb impulsive buys. Quick reminder, this is general financial education, not personal financial advice. Your own situation, priorities, and budget may differ. Technology should serve your financial plan, not compete with it. If this chapter helped you see upgrades more clearly, share it with someone who loves gadgets but also cares about smart money. For calm, realistic finance breakdowns without hype or shortcuts, consider subscribing and sticking around. Your future budget will thank you, silently, steadily, and meaningfully.